Robin. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling.
Well, the Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Hezonja at the 4 and Whiteside at the 5. And it's Hood in at the small forward position. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Craig in at the 3. The Nuggets on offense.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years. No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
Now here is Harris following the miss by Rodney Hood. Here's Hezonja. Over to the wing. Lillard against Murray. And that one's good. Lillard.
Oh, it's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering through the D and nailing the shots.
Here's Murray. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. McCollum outside. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the Nuggets. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Jokic.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 4-point game. Here's Lillard, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Murray makes it off the glass. Murray's got 8 points.
And the D has no answer for Murray, just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
McCollum with the ball, picked up by Harris. C.J. McCollum, and that's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Murray, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. 10 points for him.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Shoots it. Lillard misses.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Murray, good.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Lillard scanning the floor. A 3 from McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And it's 6 points for C.J. McCollum.
I like to see this Lillard. Patient, reading the D. He finds the open man.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. To the paint. And finished off by Hezonja.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Millsap. And it's Jokic in the corner. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Whiteside. Tolliver comes in for Mario Hezonja. Little, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. And it's Kent Bazemore in for C.J. McCollum. For Portland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
What you love about Lillard is his drive. He wants to keep improving. He's a super competitive player.
Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Here's Grant following the score by Damian Lillard. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
Here is Plumlee. And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That's his first foul. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Now here's Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Porter dishes to Plumlee. Now the pass to Grant. It's hauled in by Tolliver. And here's Portland. They're on a 10-2 run here. Little. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Barton. Back to Porter. Plumlee trying to break loose. Porter, no luck. Trailblazers leading by 5. Bazemore inside the three-point line. The quick look, no good that time.
You hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Grant finds Plumlee. Lillard against Barton. Fires the 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
Now Little following Will Barton's three-point attempt. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beasley with the steal. And now the Nuggets, fast break. They need this. And Barton gets it to go on the assist by Morris.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Lillard with it from outside the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent. Let's play hard. Let's do.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Denver, it's Morris and Beasley at the 1 and the 2. Plumlee out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Barton in at small forward. Here's Bazemore. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Grant kicks to Morris. Back to Grant. Denver passing it around. Out to Morris. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Great D that time from Nurkic. Bazemore passes to Lillard. Yep, that one goes in there. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
Well, talking about Lillard, he's so good as a scorer in the paint. I mean, probably just as good as any point guard.
Morris with the bucket. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Well, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game.
Timeout.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Portland also making some changes. Azania, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Hood comes in for Little. And McCollum subbed in for Kent Bazemore.
Love the heart that Collins is playing with. He makes use to give his all on the offensive glass.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. Here's Craig. This one for three. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. Craig's got himself on the board with three there.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Back to Lillard. Lets it go with a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Denver the other way now. Murray, the pass to Millsap. And there it is for him.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
McCollum outside. Pass to Hood. Back to McCollum. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Millsap drops in the layup for two. And now just a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lillard finds Hood. Portland no good that time either. Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Craig. That one doesn't go. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Three-pointer, Lillard. Up again, can't get the putback. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Millsap dishes to Harris. Back to Millsap. That shot off. Collins with some nice D. And the 10th pick in 2017 out of Gonzaga. Zach Collins figures to be an important piece moving forward.
Just a huge demand for rim protectors who can also space the floor. But this 9'3" standing reach, are you kidding me? He's a presence inside. Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Hood, the pass to McCollum. To stop the drought. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. That one goes in. McCollum's got 8 points. The Nuggets trail by 7. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Porter's checked in for Torrey Craig. Portland also making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Collins. And it's Tolliver in for Hood.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
Here's Whiteside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the Blazers boasting one of the game's elite backcourts in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, other than the Splash Brothers, these two have the most points and three-pointers of any duo over the last handful of seasons.
Grant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Malik Beasley comes in for Gary Harris. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Little comes in for Mario Hezonja. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Lillard. Bazemore dishes to McCollum. The three. They grab their own miss. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Kicks to Little. 4 on the shot clock. Drains the three-pointer. Little's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to send Jamal Murray to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. The Nuggets have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. No one near him. It doesn't go for him. Grant gets a wide open look, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to leading the way at the start. It was Damian Lillard. He ended up with 19 points, 2. And that.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Hezonja at the 4 and Whiteside at the 5. McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. And it's Lillard in at the point guard.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Harris against Lillard. Here's Hezonja. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Harris. C.J. McCollum comes up with a rebound. Portland leading by 9. Pass to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Down low, Millsap with the steal. Here's Craig, covered by Hood. Craig can't get it to go. Lillard, the pass to Hezonja. That's a 2 from Hood. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Lets it go from the wing. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hezonja's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Trailblazers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Portland leading. Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
Harris kicks to Millsap. Over Whiteside. Here's Jokic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jokic has got 6.
Oh, no hesitation to get to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert easy.
Hood, the pass to Lillard. Passes it it to McCollum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Harris against McCollum. Outside for Millsap. For three, Harris. Good on the three-point shot. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
And it's good, 2 points. Timeout. 21 points for Lillard.
Oh, yeah, but once Lillard gets going, it's fun to watch. I mean, he attacks with such ferocity.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far. But, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address. But I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Like the Clippers of a year ago. They look like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr. Barmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out, recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
McCollum outside. Second shot opportunity. Hits. Caught that one from Nurkic.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
1:57 left here in the third quarter. Morris inside. He is guarded by McCollum. Really left alone that time.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
He kicks it to Baseman. Off target from outside.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Morris dishes to Plumlee. Lays it up and banks it in. Plumlee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
McCollum against Beasley. Second chance shot. A reverse, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And now the Nuggets fast break. Beasley the pass to Morris, and he gets the bucket. Morris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Denver.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The pass to Nurkic. 32 seconds left to play here in the third, and he uses the glass on the layup. Nurkic has got 6.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Millsap has the open look. Again, the Nuggets score.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Easily hits them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
And McCollum launches it from deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Grant down low with Jokic. Beasley is out there with Will Barton. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And it's McCollum off the drive. It's good. McCollum's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Trailblazers. Bazemore against Barton. Outside Porter. Grant finds Barton. A three-pointer off the mark.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's McCollum. Softly drops in the floater. And now a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
And you gotta love McCollum's game. His floater is soft and dead.
And that one's good, Jokic.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, the best season of his career, Kevin. But then Yusuf Nurkic suffered that gruesome leg injury. It was a huge loss for the Blazers and a long road to recovery for Nurkic.
A different look for Denver. Harris comes in for Malik Beasley. And it's Jamal Murray in for Will Barton. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Whiteside's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Mario Hezonja comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Hood's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks, David. And the Blazers were looking for that third star. Chris Nurkic was starting to look like he might fit the bill.
Well, Kevin, let's think about it. You could argue that he was one of the top 5 centers in the league last season. He just turned 25, so hopefully he's still on the upslope of his career.
Little. And a miss there on the triple. Right side, no good. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Harris outside for Murray, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Hood, the pass to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Little. Denver grabs the miss. And it's Murray penetrating. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Grant. And for Portland, they're shooting 43% for the game. Little passes to Whiteside. Lillard against Murray. Jacks up a 3. Lillard misses.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Murray, good.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Hood, the pass to Whiteside. And Lillard kicks to Little. Here's Whiteside. Jokic with the steal. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy. Someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And I would point to his shooting percentage as the key reason he's our pick. And that sounds simple, but he hadn't tried to do too much. He hasn't tried to force his shots. Just kind of waited and worked to get good looks. And in the end, he's found plenty of them.
To tie it up. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. The lead is 2. Trying to get something going. That shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Millsap dishes to Murray. Here's Craig. By Lillard. Craig, good. Craig's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Lillard from outside. Denver grabs the miss. Craig's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's Millsap. That's good on the assist from Harris. And it's 8 points for Millsap.
They count on Millsap to deliver in these big moments, and there he does.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Lillard again missing.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to Hazania over Millsap. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
1:15 left in the game. Here's Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard work.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
Lillard outside. 56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots. It's just been one of those nights for him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Takes a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And it's fair to say that Millsap has been very underrated throughout his career. A versatile, tenacious forward who quietly destroys whoever he plays.
Trifecta!
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pulls it from the elbow. Misses off the right iron. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And Bazemore kicks to Hood. Back to Bazemore. And here's McCollum for 3. He's off on that one. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.